it's an easy lean. But
oh, that's gonna be real good on there.
Yeah,
some ASMR finger popping. Yeah.
We've all seen the movie Click with Adam Sandler.
Click? It's a bit old in my memory.
Where he's got the remote.
Like can freeze time and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like you can press the pause button on the remote, it freezes time real quick, or
all right.
you know, so on and so forth.
You know what we're talking about?
Yeah, so you can use that for your phone?
No.
Okay, so...
No, this is just a representation of me holding that remote. But...
I was going to ask you about that. That looks like a BlackBerry.
Yeah, it does look like a BlackBerry, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was like, I haven't seen one of those in like
for a little more product placement there. We're just going to throw that up there.
We're going to do some advertising now. Yeah,
I wish. Shit.
But, so you have the remote from the movie.
Okay.
In real life, right? You can
theoretically.
Pause. Yeah, theoretically. This is our hypothetical, right?
Okay.
You have the remote. You can pause, rewind, fast forward, mute, change languages, adjust picture, right?
All the fun stuff. Yeah.
All of the shit you used to do before fucking Netflix took over, and I no longer have DirecTV, right?
Right.
What are some things you're doing with that remote? You fast forwarding the workday, so you don't have to think about anything.
Now you take it into context of a basic work day. Is that?
Oh, just in general.
Just in general? Is that where
Yeah.
you're going
Now,
with
like,
that?
do you fast forward mundane tasks like work?
Or
you're talking about day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
I would fast forward work.
Yeah. This is like, beep, hit the clock, fast forward 8 hours.
Man. I don't know.
Fast forward work from me leaving the house, then returning back of the house for the end of the night.
Well, I could see you doing that because you're up there with earplugs in most of the time, just gears turning, man.
Yeah.
Now, hilariously, I will say, there is kind of like, I don't want to say the joke, but it's like how we all know Santa isn't real. It's like Ron can't hear shit when he's got his fucking...
Oh, hell no. Those are surefire total blackouts, man. I can't hear shit when I got
hilarious.
More product placement.
That fucking Jay would come by. He's like, run! Or what, when the machine caught fire one night?
Oh, yeah.
And then fucking Hamilton screaming at you, and you're just like, what's up?
Yeah.
His fucking flames.
I could hear someone barely, yelling or whatever, when I got them all the way in. And that's the way I wear them, because when I know I'm going to encounter
I know exactly
a lot
what
of
you're
noise.
talking about. So it's got the two-tone thing.
Especially those fucking Kamikos, when they come off that mandrel. Oh, my God. Boom. That sounds like a fucking plane crash coming off there. And they're loud, man.
And nothing changed where I'm at either, man.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's way worse over there.
You guys are running, was it 800 usually at the max, right?
Oh, yeah, that's the max, 800. I usually don't run steel like that because of the thickness.
Yeah.
Or it's got a lot of laps, and I'm careful with it because when something happens, it is a lot of fucking work. They have to cut through all that steel and fix whatever happened.
Sure.
We're at like 1,500 at my work.
1,500 gauge? Fuck.
Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
How thick is that?
It's a decent chunk, man. I can't really represent that very well, but
I imagine it's got to be over an inch thick.
I wouldn't say it's that. No. Okay, so I don't know. The way we run our gauge, number-wise, I think is a little bit different, though. Because we run some of the stuff that you guys get. We'll run your guys' like 60 gauge stuff.
For the 61, yeah.
Yeah.
Us, usually we're like, anywhere between 90 and 230.
Completely off topic. You're saying, we'll go back to the remote. Sorry. We
kind of veered off.
Oh, absolutely. I will be really good for that. But you're saying to go through workday like that. Man, I beg to differ. Some of the coolest, funniest, I will say. Some of the coolest friends and some of the funniest things I have happen at work all the time.
Oh,
man.
do they?
Yeah.
We get a larger workforce there.
I mean, even when I was working with you guys.
Even when we were, it's nice and small there and everything.
Well, that's where the inside jokes come in, man. You get the new guys in, and you're sitting there saying some weird crap, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Don't talk to the guy in the back office. Why?
Right.
You
don't do it.
Don't talk to that guy.
Now I'm the guy that's isolated. And I'm the guy that they don't talk to.
Yeah. What are you doing with the remote?
What am I doing with the remote? Now, you're talking day-to-day tasks.
General,
you're not talking about
general.
like deeper philosophy.
I mean, like, keep it within 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because, like, he drives by some jogger and slows it down.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Get the nice physics going after.
Right, that's what he did with the remote.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating for that.
Implied.
Canceled. What are you doing with the remote?
What am I doing?
All right, would you go back and relive anything? Would you... Because, like, mine was always... I'll go back to mine and my son's first Blackhawks game.
Okay, so what you're saying with the remote, we can rewind quite a ways back.
All the way back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the way back.
Relive some old memories, stuff like that,
I would probably change what happened to me in 2011.
I get it there, man. Yeah.
I thought where I read your question was on a day-to-day basis.
Well, yeah, in general.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
I'd say for the day-to-day, I would...
I'm crippling the economy as soon as I hit the pause button.
That too, but no, I was going to say minorly inconvenience people, just randomly.
Yeah.
Start tying shoes together and shit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Stop time, see somebody walking on the side. Let me fix that for you, you know?
Do you do it on a bicycle in the middle of the road and you put a
Stick in the
his
spokes.
spoke?
Yeah. That kind of stuff. That for the day-to-day. As far as like...
Maniacal. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking maniacal.
Turn strobe lights extra loud for the people with epilepsy and all that, you know.
Peanuts in water and mist that shit around people.
Exactly. We're taking it straight from freaking... What's his name on TikTok?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm hoping to find like-minded people like myself.
Exactly.
You mean you're here to get better? Hell no. I ain't said shit that sounded like that. Fuck, I love it.
But beyond that, I would say as far as turning back the clock or anything like that, I don't know, man.
Like, not going back, like, mine going back would just be like a fly on the wall, or the guy in the row of the seats behind me and my boy. Just to watch that one more time.
Absolutely.
Right? Just to feel, although I don't think it would be as potent as it would be the second time around, or as meaningful as us going to our first game together and watching it again. You think so?
Yeah. I'll give you the best example. So the other day, I'm driving home from work. I've been working 6 to 2, so daylight hours still, right? And saw probably one of the coolest things that I've seen in a while in this area, right? Which is, it was a little boy and a little girl riding a bicycle on the sidewalk coming from the park. It was cold outside. It was a little wet, a little rainy, right? Brother and sister. She was walking, and she was much smaller than him. Mm-hmm. He had her riding on the front pegs and was fixing her hat before he started taking off.
Nice.
Wholesome as hell.
Love that.
And
cool.
like stuff like that, just looking from the outside in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You would probably see a lot of that in your selfie.
I think so.
I would say.
I think there are a lot of small, intricate, cute little things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember...
things that you might have forgotten, little details.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I remember the boy was 3, 4, and I had him sitting on the counter at the old house. And I was like, all right, man, you're X years old now. Like, what's your favorite memory? Like, you're old enough to tell me what they are now. What is it that you look back fondly on at 4 years old? It was my first Blackhawks game with you.
Yep.
Really? And I was like, okay, go get your pajamas on. Right? Like,
that was cool. And he remembered that.
Yeah, and he always will. I think it's detrimentally important as men and as fathers is that we don't lose sight of those things. Mm-hmm. Right?
Absolutely.
Because that keeps us centered towards our little gravity.
At least and I know your brain quite a bit too, is quite similar to mine in some ways. But it definitely quells a little bit of the insanity inside.
I mean, for sure. Like the off-put or the off-centered or the pissed off days at work or the...
I'm going to quit flashing the camera so much because that's blinking and it's annoying me.
Forward over. I've got a couple of cool things for us to yammer about.
Okay.
And then the one I think will take us pretty healthy amount of time.
Yeah.
Gun companies.
Say, it's so good to see you, dude. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
I didn't know you got older.
I did.
I thought you just looked the same forever.
I don't celebrate it no more. I almost forgot I had a birthday this past
No
week.
shit.
Somehow you know one of my coworkers now, though. Eduardo?
Who?
Eduardo? Eddie? Concepcion.
Eddie Concepcion.
Yeah, he posted on your Facebook at least.
No. He's working at Kenwell?
No, he's working with me.
Oh, he's working with you?
Yeah.
Did he leave Kenwell?
Maybe at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember an Eddie, man.
We're gonna edit the YouTube buffer wheel
Okay.
over the top of you while you're thinking about this.
I know, because I'm getting that computer thing. I'm
Buffer.
totally lost because I don't remember no Eddie.
I don't want to pull out the phone and show you right now, though. But yeah, we'll get back to that because I was like, wait, my buddy Eddie knows you? You know?
How does he know me?
He posted happy birthday to you, so I texted him earlier today.
Oh, you know what, dude? You know what that's from?
No.
I get hits from people that know people that know people that know people.
Sure.
And then they just like send a friend request and usually I just, whatever, and I'll hit it and I'll
Right.
hit it. I have no idea who Eddie Concepcion is. he knows probably somebody from somebody down the line. Because usually if you know him, then it'll come up like you got 3 mutual friends.
Right.
And when I see that, then I'll just answer their request.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's a totally random person that has no friends linked to me, then I won't.
Don't even answer that, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I won't. But that's how that probably happened.
I'll have to figure that. I texted him. I'm waiting on an answer for that one.
Yeah. Because I had a lot of people on there that sent me like happy birthday and everything. It was like 96 of them, and probably 30 of them I didn't even know who they were.
Jeez.
And they were just from mutual friends that I had.
Ron's
on
like, I have
Facebook.
no idea who the fuck any of you are. But thank you.
It's Patrick Starr in his house. Who are you people?
Who are all you people?
What do you mean,
man?
you people?
We're hitting
So-
that section.
This is a cool question we get to ask because Ron, I don't want to say you're substantially older than us by any means, but you've seen some more generations than we have,
Yeah.
especially in the industry that we're all interested in. How much was ammo when you first started getting into guns?
Oh shit! It was now I had a dealer's license, so I
Yeah.
had a discount.
Sure.
And so I was getting cases of 5.56. They were, I can't remember the exact number, but they were 16 cents a round. That's
Okay.
what I was getting them at.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I don't know that
That's
much
about the
higher
same when I first started getting into them, though. Honestly,
Well,
it
compare
didn't
to-
go anywhere for a
compare
while.
it to now.
It's-
2020 happened, man.
Oh yeah.
That
It's way higher.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
way higher.
And that's
Everything
why
is.
I loaded up. I mean, I had that full basement in that new house that me and Diane built, and I just made a full shop down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I put shelving down there, and I would just buy cases of 5.56, 9mm, 40 cal. I mean, and just keep it down there. Mm-hmm. But it was cheap. At dealer
Right.
cost.
Right,
You know
right.
what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
I mean, I remember dealer cost. Glocks ran me dealer cost here $400. That was it. That's why I got the license. And then I added the class 3, because I got tired of going through a third party to get my class 3. I wanted
Right.
to ship straight to my door.
Right.
And knock out that other person. Because
Right.
they would charge you for the transfer.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cheaper.
So
That would be a lucrative business too, though.
we're talking about the difference in expenses in some of these companies that I think charge an absolute assload for not a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Q.
The Q, yeah.
Ooh, what do you fucking do different than any fucking buddy else?
They're pricey,
really.
man.
Like,
They are pricey.
What do you do other than the 8.6?
I was going to say
What do you
some of the innovation
fucking do?
around a particular projectile, sure.
Sure, but like somebody else will fucking come around and be like, hey, I like that. Let's do that too.
I can go to Ballistic Advantage right now and get an 8.6 barrel for a third the cost. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And forever I've wanted something bolt action, collapsible, small enough to backpack.
Yep.
300 black or 308, and they're like, Sig's like, well, we have the cross, and I was like, fuck you, I don't trust anything you make. Right?
Nowadays,
I don't
yeah.
trust you a fucking lick.
God, are we going to get this one again, too?
I am.
Last time you
I
and
mean,
I
actually, shit, you can buy, a bolt action receiver and then buy a separate barrel, whatever length you want,
Sure.
how you want it threaded, and put that, because that's what my cousin did. He put together the whole chassis and everything. He just basically custom built that thing from the ground up.
And you're saving an obscene amount of money.
Well,
sometimes.
you are, because whenever you buy something already built, it's going to cost you a shitload of cash.
You're paying for the convenience.
I have never one time built a complete AR ever in my fucking life.
Yeah.
And I never will.
Yeah.
I never will, because I will either have always inevitably have shit that I will change out, right? Or shit that I add to it right away.
Right.
Because nothing is going to come exactly the way, unless you're brand new into this shit.
That's true.
You need a beginner AR, right? No dust cover, no forward assist, no bullshit. Then fine.
Yeah.
Cool. We can learn around those things, at least in my subjective opinion. We can learn how to use those things later, but 9 times, I've never used my forward assist.
Oh, I never have either.
Ever.
I've never used it.
I learned the other day, thank you so much, Max, that the fucking little knurling in your bolt carrier group is a forward assist.
It is.
Yeah, it's the ratchet.
I had no fucking
The
idea.
notches.
Yeah.
You just push it forward with your finger.
Yeah, the notches.
Oh,
yeah.
you're talking about the little the indent.
Yeah.
Where the gas holes are, right
Yes.
there. You just shove it forward, unless you got a really bad round in there.
Right, no doubt.
And then you're
but,
throwing the forward assist.
right. But I didn't use this as a forward assist before it was a forward assist.
Yeah.
And I was like, no fucking way.
They're rarely used.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna fucking do it now.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't really think beating around into fucking submission is the best thing.
No, but
But
the reason that the forward assist was even brought about, and I'm sure you know,
fucker, I
It's
don't think that's
because-
great. It's gonna blow up.
Eugene Stoner, designed it without it. That's why he had the little thumb thing, like, hey, if you need a little bit of help, here you go, right?
Yeah.
But then the military, looking at this and hoping to procure a contract through whatever companies were able to make them, was like, no, we want to be able to jam it in there. You got to add something like this into it. Which Stoner and everybody else was like, if it's not going in, something's wrong.
Right.
You got to fix that first. Nah, shove it in. And the Army said, nope. Or the military said, nope, we're throwing the forward assist on there. That's the way we want it.
Yeah, it
Fine.
really came from the Vietnam era, because the M16s, when they were first making them, I think it was Armalite
Yep.
was making them first for the military.
That
and
was the first
What
contract.
they did was they didn't chrome line the chambers of the barrels.
Yep.
Okay, and those jungle operations, all the humidity and shit, that's where they were having to use that forward assist. They couldn't get the rounds. They were jamming a lot.
That's also where a lot of the myths came from, the FuDlOrE, if you will.
Yes.
Where
yes.
the AR and everything else was so inaccurate and so wildly varying between gun to
The
gun.
1 in 13 twist they were
Yep.
using. Yeah.
Yep.
But when it hit human bone and skin, it did a shitload of damage. Because
Oh, yeah.
as soon as it hit something, that round instantly just tumbled.
It'll tumble or it'll fragment. One of the
Right,
two.
it would fragment and tumble.
Yep.
I mean, because I saw some pictures. I forgot what it was on the internet. It's some Viet Cong that were hit with that 1 in 13 twist, and it left a big fucking hole in their leg, man.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not as bad as, some of our politicians would have you believe, though, where it blows the lung out of the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
they
definitely
always say shit
want
like
to
that.
get into FuDlOrE. I really
dude.
fucking do. Some of the ones are just fucking obscene because it's none of it matters.
No.
None of it fucking matters.
Hollywood quiet suppressor.
But it's so fucking funny to me that there are people out there that still believe some of this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Now, granted, they came from reliable sources to begin with, but they wives-tailed their way into whatever fucking insane propaganda they were. Mm-hmm. They called Glocks Tupperware guns.
Oh, I know. I remember
Because they
that.
came in fucking Tupperware containers.
Right.
And people
plastic
shot
containers.
themselves in the fucking thigh all the time with their Glocks because they put them in the box loaded and they had that little fucking toast.
That thing, the post.
And when they put it in the box, it went off.
it went off.
You fucking idiot. Why are you putting a loaded gun in a fucking Tupperware container to begin with?
Yeah.
Yep.
And when when Glocks first came out in the 80s, they were saying that they were able to get through airport
Yeah, oh my god,
thing.
yes!
Yeah,
I love you for
security
this.
strainers for metals.
Fucking plastic guns. Okay.
And then they
no.
called them porcelain.
Yep.
That's how they were
Hey,
getting through.
Die Hard. Die Hard, bro.
Yeah.
Die Hard was a big
Porcelain
one.
gun. That's what they were calling them.
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and
it is.
so untrue.
And the media usually pushes that narrative.
Oh my God,
As soon as
yeah.
they hear it,
That's
yeah.
what they spin.
Guidance? We can't have those.
Even to this day, they spin that kind of narrative.
It's insane. What are the other ones? 22? The Biden administration had let us know 22 will take your lung out of you. Or
no,
Did he say- I
that
didn't
was
hear him
the
say
9
that.
mil. The 9 mil will blow the lung out of the body, apparently. That's the Biden administration.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
a foot
I
of
didn't hear that.
penetration for 22?
Holy cow.
It wasn't even a foot of penetration. He was saying that a 22 will get lodged in the lung and you can remove it. A 9 millimeter will blow the lung out of the body. That was the thing. That was what he had said.
Oh, man.
Cute Charlie from fucking...
if that's a foot,
If that's a foot, I'm packing a whole luggage train. That's fucking
Holy
amazing.
cow. Wow.
But yeah, man, I think the FuDlOrE is
our
and
beautiful politicians.
always will be a demographic of shit that we can look at, point, and just laugh.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
There was a guy that came into an unnamed shop that I resided in for a little while, and he made it a point. He was from another shop that had since closed down, and I have a feeling some of his decision-making skills led to the closure of that business. But he carried like a Glock 35, right? Like the super
long
extra
slide.
long 9.
Yeah.
With like a 35-round magazine and an outside the waistband holster and like 4 35-round magazines on his person. I'm like, who the fuck are you running into? Also, you're going to reload like shit. I promise you. You're going to think you're reloading like a fucking Sten where you can grab it from way back here and try to crack. You fucking can't, my guy. Some of those things, like, just epiphanize to me that, like, you don't know what you're doing.
No.
You really fucking
There's
don't.
people out there like that, man.
People that shoot indoors with gloves on. What are your expectations?
Right.
What are you trying to go in there and practice with gloves and full kit in an indoor range?
That's the LARP style, bro.
I get it.
You gotta get
And
the
I'm
drip
not
too.
exactly trashing, right?
No.
But it's what are you expecting to achieve? What is the outcome you're desiring from shooting inside with gloves on? I can be wrong. I've never shot a
Me neither.
day with gloves on.
Me
Because
neither.
it's unrealistic to the expectations that I have in the real world applications I would ever be using a firearm in, right?
Yeah.
My guns are designed to do one thing, and that is stop any threat from myself or my family,
Right.
no matter fucking what.
Yeah.
The fuck I am gonna put some fucking mechanics gloves on when I
In
hear
the middle of
somebody-
the night
when I
when the
hear
glass is
somebody kicking
smashed,
the
yeah.
fucking front door in. No, I had an old buddy of mine, and this was hilarious. He carried a Glock 23 appendix in a soft holster without a round chambered, and the trigger was depressed.
Yeah, a lot of people carried them like that.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Open
You
the
tell they
doors.
do that with 1911s.
No.
They'll carry them without a round in a chamber and a hammer on full rest.
Why?
I don't know.
You're not. I have friends and people that I admire greatly that have sub-second draw times from concealed to a round on target. Nobody, as far as I'm concerned, can get out, rack a round, and put a round on target.
Right.
Sub-second. Sub-2 second.
Eh.
Especially if the threat's close.
Right.
You know?
And like a good amount of the time, the threat's already kicking your fucking ass when you pull that gun out.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
God damn it. Now, we all live and learn, right? There were things that I did early on in my firearm owning
Oh,
career
yeah. Me too.
that were just
I got
fucking
some-
stupid.
I got some embarrassing ones
I
with
know.
that one, but yeah.
What do you mean you're carrying a Glock 27 with like a fucking pound trigger?
Yeah.
What
I
the fuck
got
are you
you.
doing?
Yeah.
I got you beat on that one.
It's so stupid, right? But you only know that now that you've taken the time to either take a class or really just sit down and figure out, like, hey man,
Yeah.
this doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. There's
This
a
is-
lot of people out there like that, though, man. It just, they buy guns, then they shouldn't be shouldn't be having guns.
well,
Because they just don't know how to use them properly.
Right,
You know what I mean?
and I understand that notion, but it goes back to the expectation, right? What are you looking to accomplish? And if your immediate, I'll touch on two. If your immediate is I have a gun and now I know how to defend myself, no, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Because we've had this idea and this argument on previous podcasts. Middle of the night, somebody kicks your front door in and you blast the shit out of some silhouette. Congratulations. You just knocked off your 11-year-old that forgot to text you that they were walking in the front door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing?
Yeah, you got to identify the threat.
You have to identify the threat.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's going to know that. They're going to go buy a gun.
I just had that conversation with...
and some of these fucking FuDlOrE ass boomers are like, fucking shouldn't have been walking into the house then,
Right.
brother. Fuck you!
Yeah.
Where, like, any sense of fucking humility or humanity would tell you, my guy, you don't just shoot fucking blind. That's a part of like the
Blindly,
5 crucible rules of firearms ownership is know what your threat is and what's behind it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, at least you have a tack light on it or something. Something you can identify.
So I'll take
That's
a
what I'm
fucking
saying.
candle at the bare fucking minimum.
Yeah.
Walk through your house like Ebenezer fucking Scrooge. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Hold the candle light.
That's
I
pretty
don't-
reckless
don't
to do
give a
that
shit.
without identifying a target, man.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Congratulations, you just smoked your wife.
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
that happens too.
there was a guy that shot his
And it
kid
does.
in his fucking garage because he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Wow.
Now he had to hold his kid while they died and sat on the phone 911
Yeah.
because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah.
You also
I know.
didn't know what was going on in your home. Now, if you're adequately prepared to take a life, you better be goddamn well adequately prepared to prolong yours if you're fucking injured also.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't mean a fucking tourniquet or a belt.
I mean, and not to mention all the legal ramifications that comes with
yeah.
that.
God.
I mean, it could ruin your fucking life.
Not only...
No, it can. It fucking will.
Yeah, I was going to
promise you,
say,
it will.
it's not just can, it will. It doesn't matter whether you're innocent.
yeah.
They're putting you in cuffs first thing.
Yeah, they're going to detain you
Absolutely.
regardless, you know.
And majority of the time, if it's even the slightest bit of a gray area, you're
Right.
going to jail that night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'll
yeah,
sit.
you are.
You'll sit for a minute. And
Yeah.
I speak to everybody when I say this. If you feel you are just in your right to self-defense, you were going to fucking die, so you self-checkouted somebody, removed them, off-buttoned them, however you want to YouTube standardize this context, shut the fuck up.
Yep,
Shut
absolutely. Invoke
the
that Fifth
fuck-
Amendment, get your attorney,
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
deal with it after that.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Now, I believe in our justice system a little bit. Right? Because I've been proven time and time again they don't often do the right things. And sometimes it's just the things that I wouldn't have fucking done as the judge. Oh, pedophile. 6 months in county. No, fuck you. Hang them.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you.
That's the
Hang
way
them.
the justice system has gotten, and they let these guys out repeatedly. Okay,
Well, we are
you have
bouncing.
people walking around with 60 times that they've been in jail.
How many
until they
fucking-
finally
how
kill
many
someone?
fucking gun
Hey, you want to go
charges?
20 minutes that way? Wait, which way's west? That way. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
a little backwards in this house all the time.
But it's and it makes us jump through all these hoops of like, oh my goodness,
You hear that?
the FBI.
Good old Ted.
Hello, Theodore.
Yeah, right? How's the family?
Yeah, how's your
I-
wife? How's your wife and the
I'm
kids?
sure you know. Well, I don't know. Have we told him that? We
Oh,
joke.
we
We
think we have an undercover FBI agent.
think.
Oh, you do?
We have a strong premonition that we have an undercover FBI agent. That like shit'll happen with our phones or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Something will
We'll just call him
autocorrect.
Ted the Fed, you know?
Yeah,
Hey, what's
Ted
up,
the Fed.
Theodore?
Oh, okay. That's what you call him, Theodore?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ted.
And I'm convinced if I ever meet somebody again from the ATF, that
Same.
and his name's Ted, I'm just gonna start fucking backtracking.
Oh, yeah.
All the shit he's gotta know, man. Oh my fucking god.